I've grabbed the towels.
Right.
I've bugged my husband. Now we're opening jars on our own, and we don't have to struggle anymore. This is the automatic jar opener, finally back in stock. So it actually was sold out for quite some time. There's that pop we love to hear. We've got 3 colors, the black, the red, and the teal. This is tested for 200 jars before you need to swap out your batteries.
Right.
That's pretty impressive. And I believe these run on AAA. So really
They do.
Unique idea here.
It really is. And all you do is push a button. There's one button on the side. Place it over any size jar that you have.
Okay.
Press that button. Oh, this one doesn't have batteries.
You got to put the batteries in it to get it to work.
You push the button,
Okay.
and
Oh,
it closes down over the lid. Then it closes down over the jar. And without even twisting or turning, you ever have to hit the top of a jar with a butter knife or
like,
you know,
just ruin the jar. It's
right?
All, the lid's all dented.
And all you're doing is waiting for that pop. And when it pops,
I can hear it going to work.
Whoop.
Wow.
you just let it go. It opens up automatically, and your jar is now open.
Fantastic.
It's so simple.
Man.
Instead of sitting there doing this and then having to call somebody, can you help me with that because my wrist?
I'm like, my blood pressure is rising because I need to open this and I can't do it.
Right.
And this is very simple. And think past the first time you open too.
Yes.
Because oftentimes like sticky things, they tend to really seal themselves up and then it's hard to open once again.
And all you're doing is pushing a button, okay? I've got my finger on the button, and you can see it closing down over the lid, and then you'll see it grab a hold of the jar,
Oh, yeah.
and then you'll actually kind of feel it start to twist, and then whoop,
Oh, there it goes.
automatically opens. You let go of the button, it opens up automatically, and the lid comes right off the jar.
I feel like it'd be so fun to be on the Kitchen HQ team, like to sit around and be like, okay, what are the things that we all struggle with? I don't care your age, I don't care
Right.
how strong you are, and how do we solve them? And this is one of those perfect examples because we've all been there where, I mean, I've even passed up using ingredients because I couldn't get the jar open and I got so frustrated.
Right.
I just put it away and said, forget it. You don't have to do that anymore.
No more worries.
Yeah.
You just push the button, it does the work for you. It grabs a hold of the lid, then it grabs a hold of the jar, and without twisting, without having wrist problems, finger problems, strength problems, or anything, it's the powerhouse in the kitchen to open all of your jars.
Why is this so fun to watch? $2.59 is our flex payment. We happen to have 5 flex pay on everything right now. So this is a very easy, add it to the cart, $2.50, you're ready to go. It's a problem solver. Maybe there's someone in your life who you know has been struggling, maybe dexterity, wrist issues, and this is the kind of thing that could make life a little easier for them.
Yeah.
It'd be a great gift idea.
And again, all you do is push the button. So it's just like our can opener that we had last
These are all different sizes too,
Yep.
like the tiniest of jars.
Any size, any shape, all you do, because it's grabbing a hold of the lid and then grabbing a hold of the jar, all you're doing is pushing a button.
So you're holding the button down the whole time right now? Okay.
And then once it grabs a hold of it and starts twisting, it does the work for you.
That is so cool.
And then you let go of it and it goes back, it opens up, lets the jar lid go, it opens up on the jar, and your lid's off.
Such a
so
satisfying sound
It really
too. Oh, there it is. It's just one big button right there.
Yep.
You can't miss it. So that's fantastic. And then you put in some batteries here. I believe this one takes 2 AAA batteries, and it's gonna fit onto pretty much every jar and bottle that you've got because of that automatic gripping. So you'll see it, like look how tiny capers.
Right.
That makes it even harder to grip though when you're trying to open that. You can really like, I've had my fingers stay in that position because I was gripping so hard. See how it's adjusting automatically? Super, super smart.
Yeah. It saves you so much hassle in the kitchen, and especially if you've got dexterity issues.
Yeah.
If you've ever had a hard time opening the lid on a jar, this does the work for you. All you do is push that button. It takes care of everything on its own. I can even let this go now. It'll open up all on its own.
Yeah.
And your lid is already off.
Just pops right off of there. That's so
With
easy.
no stress.
And you guys know, like, we're not like we're working on jars that have been pre-loosened because you're hearing that pop.
Oh, that pop.
That satisfying pop on the top here. So you know we're doing this out here live for everyone. It's really easy. I mean, you see John just sets it down and he's just holding the button down so that it can adjust.
until it adjusts to the size of the jar. And it's like a little robot for your kitchen.
Yeah.
So you don't have to call anybody for help anymore.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to take the back of a butter knife and bang on the lid to try and loosen it up. Everything from mason jars to, you know, canning jars, all of these things can now be opened easily with the Kitchen HQ can opener or jar opener.
And that's if you even have the luxury of having someone nearby to help.
Right.
And if they can even do it as well, right? And then you look at the other methods of opening jars where you've got like, some of them do that like silicone thing that you can set on the top.
Oh,
you
yeah.
still have to hold on to that and twist.
And hold the jar.
I've
and
bought
if you've
them,
got
trust
wet
me.
hands,
Oh,
forget
about it. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Or if you've got, you know, something oily on your hands, or you've been cooking and you've got cooking grease, now you don't have to worry about that because all you do is place it over the top, push that button. Here, I'll turn it around so you guys can see the button. It's just right here. You push the button, it grabs a hold of the jar, or the lid actually first, and then it grabs a hold of the jar and automatically opens your jars.
It is its own little robot.
Yep.
You know, when we originally debuted these, they were right around $18 or $17.95. So we've taken $5 off, $12.95. The 5 flex payments, that means that for $2.59, this little guy is on its way to you immediately. Maybe there's someone in your life who you know needs this. Maybe you're the person who always gets asked to open the jars, and you're like, I'm done, I'm retiring, and I'm getting this for you so you don't have to worry about it. Think about that. That could be a great option for somebody in your life. If you want to scoop it up, that's the teal. We have black. We have a red option too right here. Red's been really popular. Kitchen HQ will match its colors across all appliances and accessories. So if you love red, let's say, that's going to match back perfectly to your today's special or the weekly deal drop we had earlier, which was a cast iron nonstick. Make sure you head to hsn.com if you missed anything, and you can take a look at all the deals that we've been featuring. Perfect little problem solver in the kitchen. You have opened a lot of jars now.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to let you take a break, or I should say let the gadget take a break, really.
Right.
And did you see this last hour? Very popular.